Ready.
I don't know. You're ready.
Yes.
Afternoon, Commissioner.
Good afternoon, sir.
Thanks for affording us an opportunity. This is Lehlohonolo Lehana from Fullview, and congratulations once again, because I've never had an opportunity to extend my congratulatory message. And thanks for the invite as well. Commissioner, before I could quickly just go to the crux of the matter, if you could just give us a little bit of a background as to how are you finding yourself? Are you getting there, or have you adjusted? I know you have been here before, but obviously holding the fort. Could you kindly just give us a brief overview of that?
No, look, Lehlohonolo, I've said that it's to another journalist that it is swimming in familiar waters, but they're deeper. So we've been in the organization for more than 10 years now. However, I think the responsibility of a deputy commissioner as compared to that of a commissioner are completely different. I'm finding that I need to do more of engagements with various stakeholders, and I am fully starting to appreciate the full implication of the role of the SARS commissioner. But I'm taking it in my strides. I believe I am not the previous commissioner. I'm my own man. I've learned a lot from Commissioner Kisvetter, and we're taking the challenges as they come, and we are entering into office when there's geopolitical tensions, there's global supply chains that are being disrupted. So it's not an easy period, but I've seen similar periods during COVID, and I think I'm comforted by the fact that we have sailed these storms before.
No, just a follow-up on that, Commissioner. Previously, you did mention these geopolitical tensions, that they might have an impact. And earlier on, you did touch as well on the fact that you don't want to put your head on the block in terms of what is expected maybe to collect. But if you can just give us a sense, given the fact that now we know that Donald Trump has signed a deal, so does it give us a little bit of a glimpse of hope going forward?
Look, I think we are in month number 3, not even completed, of the financial year, and therefore this stabilization in terms of the signing of the deals politically, we think it's going to put us in good stead in terms of creating a stable environment globally. And because investors like stability and certainty. And when there is a bit of certainty, as we've seen now with the concluding of this deal, hopefully all parties stick to it, it tells me that we are likely to see some stabilization, and that stabilization puts us at a good trajectory in terms of the 2.13 trillion that we need to be able to collect. We can only control certain things as a tax administration, and our ethos has been that we will not deal with what we can't control, we'll deal with what we can control. And taxpayer compliance, taxpayer behavior is what we can be able to mold and influence, and that's what we're focusing on.
Okay, for the benefit of the time, I think this will be my last question. If you could kindly just tell the South Africans as to, since now we're heading into a tax season, what will be the message, especially given the fact that you have been emphasizing the fact that compliance is very, very important. So what would be the message to the South Africans?
The key message is to make sure that SARS has got your correct details, to utilize the time between now and filing season to make sure that you update your details if they need to be updated. To be familiar with SARS channels is very important. We've got a suite of digital channels, whether it's WhatsApp, whether it's SARS online query system, whether it's the Mobi app or e-filing. We're saying please familiarize with those channels that are digital. But also we're saying that if you are going to be auto-assessed, wait until the end of the 12th of July to see whether you've been auto-assessed or not before you actually come to us on the 13th, because we're going to open the filing season for those that are not auto-assessed on the 13th. But the last message I would like to put across is that be wary of those that are trying to scam you during this time. There are people that are using phishing to get information of taxpayers. There are people that are also preparers of tax records that are promising people heaven and earth in terms of refunds. And we're saying be careful who you're engaging with. Whoever is coming to you as a practitioner, make sure that they are properly registered, that they belong into a body, a recognized body, so that you have got a fallback position if they don't behave, because there's a code of conduct that they need to be able to live to.